7 and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here's the body. 7 and 8. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 8, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 6, and 7. Hey everybody, welcome to episode 19 of Swing to the Rhythm. My name is Gilbert. This is Damon here with D'Amico Dance Company in Houston, Texas. We are one of the only shows across all of the internet that covers West Coast swing, country western dancing, and also line dancing. And that's what we're bringing you here this afternoon, is the line dance called Descarada by Pitbull.
Everybody report to the dance floor and dance.
Which is trending right now on any social media platform, so TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, you name it. Not many people are breaking it down that well, so we're here to cover the steps, going through a full walkthrough first of all, and then showing you the step-by-step breakdown of how to do this dance successfully. And if you haven't checked out our book, go ahead and click on the link in the description, because it'll take you to our new West Coast swing book called Swing to the Rhythm, The Global Phenomenon. It talks about the benefits of dance and why you should be dancing today.
So we have taken the time. Gilbert took a lot of time. I took a lot of time going through and watching people dance this in the wild. So it was kind of a collective. And we thought, oh, no big deal. We'll watch the dance. We'll break it down. We do this kind of stuff all the time.
Oh man. It's like, how do these people figure this stuff out?
Really, that was the comment. It was like, we watch people learning this on the floor. I'm a dancer my entire life, and I would struggle to pick this up. But think about the time the song was over, you know, at the end of the night trying to pick this up, I'd go, I think I got it, and the song would end before I got to do a full run through.
Before you had a chance. It's an advanced line dance, so beware. Caution. Advanced line dance. So not saying that you can't do it, not saying that you can't follow along. Be patient with it, because it will take you a couple run-throughs to get through it successfully.
Yes, and practice, practice, practice. Really, I mean, practice it a lot. Do it a bunch of times, and then get used to doing it to speed before you try to do this in the wild, because doing this to the speed and actually making it look attractive have really posed a great challenge, okay? One of the things that makes this dance extremely unique is that it starts with the tag. So it starts with a 16 count tag, meaning that it is not a part of the body of the dance. A tag is what we refer to when there's a section that helps the main dance fit better to the song that the dance is being danced to. So it's going to start with a tag, then we're going to go through the dance 3 times fully. It's a 32 count dance that's actually a 2-wall dance, but then you do the tag again and it changes it to face now the opposite direction, and then we're going to go through the body of the dance 3 more times, then facing the opposite walls that we started. When we do the tag again, it's going to take us back to the original walls that we started with.
If I understood correctly, so the tag is what causes this dance to rotate or to face different
Change
directions.
the walls, right? If we just did the body of the dance over and over without the tag, it would face the camera, it would face away from the camera, it would face the camera, it would face away from the camera over and over and over again. But because of the tag in the middle, after we do the body of the dance, it's going to make us turn and face to east and west instead of north and south. Okay. Yes, it's easier for you to learn. We're going to start the dance sideways, or not north and south, east and west, and you'll see how it turns, right? So what's going to end up happening? You ready to go?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah, okay.
Let's do it. With the tag, 16 counts. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here's the body. 7 and 8. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 8, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 8. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8. 1, and 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8, and then start again. So that was the 32 counts right there.
You're going to see slight variances in what we're even doing, because we learned it differently, a little bit differently, and we want to encourage you to express yourself. So as long as you're moving with the herd out there, knock yourself out. Have a great time with it, because you're going to see some slight differences in what he's doing and what I'm doing. So what? Have a great time. They're going to be close enough that you're going to see that we're doing the same dance, okay?
Let's go ahead and give you a breakdown of the tag here. So 16 counts. So as Damon was mentioning, we're going to go ahead and start with our right foot. 1, hold, 2, and as we rotate, so notice we're eating up some of that time. So 1, 2. And you watch Damon, he's doing more of a press line. I'm just kind of rotating to face this direction here for 2 counts. Let's do that one more time. So we step with our right foot going 1, 2. Notice how we haven't transferred any weight just yet. And now we do a triple step going down the floor, 3 and 4, okay? And then what do we do next? Well, we're gonna do the same thing, but this time facing this way. So step with your right foot on.
And I'm adding an 5.
5. Rotate 6, and now triple, 7 and 8. And those are the first 8 counts of the tag. Okay, let's do that one more time without stopping. So where we're facing, Damon and I are gonna step with our right foot, ready, and step 1, rotate 2, triple step, step, rotate, and triple step, okay? Now, to finish out the tag, here's what's about to happen. We're gonna turn and face the camera with our right foot. So go ahead, we're stepping.
And as we do that, we're gonna swing our right hip around. So as you're stepping, swing it.
1, 2. So notice how Damon, we were both swinging our hip, and there's a little bit of a rotation there. Stylistically, you can use your hands and send your hips through your hands here.
Absolutely. And as you take that step sideways, if you want to swing that around, what you'll notice is I'm going to take my left hip back so that it gives me more reason to swing my hip. So if you're turning to face this way and you're already taking your hip to the right, it doesn't look like you're swinging your hip around. So there's a little bit of a wind up there. So my left hip goes back and I swing it around to get to that foot. That's 1, 2.
And then we do the same thing on the left side. 3, 4. And you end up with weight on your right foot on count 4. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4. And now to finish out this tag, 5, send your left foot out, 6, and now do a hook behind as you rotate.
Triple.
7 and 8. Let's do that last part one more time. So when we swing our hip, we go 1, 2, swing left, 3, 4. You end up on your right foot on count 4. Now touch, 5, touch out, 6, and rotate and hook. 7 and 8. I think we're ready to move on. So the body of Descarada, here's what happens. We put our weight on our left foot, and now we're going to do a heel dig. So go ahead and step with your heel, 1, and there's a bit of a twist there. So if you notice Damon right here, he's stepping and twisting 1, and then you replace back on 2 on your left foot. 1, 2. Now, your weight's going to be on your left foot. You're immediately going to take a step underneath you on and 3 and 4 and. So notice how we're starting to use the ands there because they're going to be touches and taps. And so we can't neglect those because if not, you'll be completely lost in this part. So let's do those first counts again. So we go 1, replace 2, and 3, and 4, and. Okay? Then what are we doing next? Well, we're going to go grapevine to the right. So you just tapped right here. This is and. Now go to the right. 5, 6, and 7. And notice how when we do the grapevine, we're also rotating to a quarter turn to the right over here. Let's do that one more time.
And just the way the song feels right there, we're going to drag out that 5 and then we're going to drag out the 7. So it does resemble a grapevine, but we're going to make that last longer. So 5, 6, and 7, 8, and going into that part because that's how the song feels and that's the way it was choreographed. So we're just going to draw out the 5 and draw out the 7 is what's going to end up happening there. So this was 4 and we go to the side. 5, 6, and 7, 8, and forward with the right foot on 1.
Let's do that without stopping. So we're going to do the first 8 counts. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 8, and 1. So starting with the second 8 counts of Descarada, here's what's going to happen. So you're going to step forward with your right foot on 1, replace back 2, step out with your right and left, and 3, your shoulders, and 4, and now your feet, and 5. Let's do that one more time. So we're facing this way. We step forward with your right foot. 1, replace, back left, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. And notice how we're not really traveling too much in that section other than the step we're taking forward. 1, 2, and 3, but the counts are important, so make sure you're stating these words as you're practicing. And then the shoulders here, and 4, and now step, and 5. And if you saw Damon here, he's starting to rotate. So
this is just a regular pivot. Something else that I want to mention here, the ball change here, I find it to be extremely extra. Especially when you start doing this to music, you're going to be like, whoa, another step that I have to take. I just want to mention that you don't have to do that ball change, and this is a normal pivot. So I don't want you to learn this and going, stop, think about it. Don't think about it. Step forward, turn around. You do that in all other line dances that you've done before. So let's not stop there. Let's go ahead and finish the pivot on the 5-6 to make that feel more natural. But also what I'm talking about is you go 1, 2, and 3, and 4. You have weight on both feet. If you find that too fast, step forward, turn around right now. They're doing a ball, he does a ball change. Some of the breakdowns we've seen, they're doing a ball change there. So this goes 1, 2, and 3, and 4, ball change, 5, 6, and then we're hooking and turning around. But if you're like, I can't keep up, you could certainly just go into the pivot without doing the ball change into the pivot, right? So let's go ahead and do that again from facing that way on the 1, 2.
Sure. Ready, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. And now we continue to rotate. 6, and now step, and 7. So notice we step with our right foot on and then hook behind on 7 with our left. Unwind, 8. And when we unwind, notice how it causes us to turn a different direction here.
Let's talk about that too, because learning it made the walls seem very, very difficult. There's a lot of wall changes in this dance, which I believe that's what makes it more advanced, is how many wall changes there are. So try to keep your heart facing this way when you do the hook, and that way you can keep better track of where 3/4 turn is, because this unhook makes us turn 3/4 turn. So as we stepped forward and turned around on the 5-6, 5-6, when I hook, I'm going to try to keep my chest facing that original wall, knowing that this is where I need to end up facing, and now I'm going to turn 3/4 to get to this wall. So that might help you a little bit when you're thinking about directionally when you're doing the dance, right? And so we end up facing this way, and that's 7-8.
Great explanation there. So let's do that one last time without stopping. We go 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 8. And we're somewhat split weight there. This is leading into the third 8 counts. We're somewhat split weight, but we want you to favor your left foot after you unwind. The reason why you need to favor the left foot is because we're about to step with our right foot. So Damon and I are facing this way. When we unwind, this is 8.
Jazz square, making a 1/4 turn to the right.
1, 2, and 3. One more time. So your weight's on your left foot. We step with our right foot. 1, rotate, 2, and 3. So notice how we step out and 3, right, left. And now bring your right foot to the center and 4. It's going to cross in front with your left foot. Then we do a grapevine over here. 5, 6, and 7, 8. And we're going to talk a little bit more about that, to how you can make it work. But let's do that again, facing this way. So we go.
And you notice the syncopated timing that he's counting there on the jazz square. So it's not just 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 1, 2, and 3, and 4. So that it's kind of quick right there. Something that Raquel did right there. She stayed up on the ball of her foot. I liked it. You can just go out, out. It was what you can do. So 1, 2, out, out. What she ended up doing was 1, 2, and she did this touch to the side and my heel's off the ground there, but she had to have weight on it to do the ball change to cross over, but it did look kind of cool. So if you're looking for some other way to dress that up a little bit, you can certainly do that. Touch to the side, boom, boom, putting weight on it and crossing over instead of just out, out and crossing over, right? So facing this way, we'll do the jazz square again. Go ahead.
1, 2, and 3, and 4. Grapevine. 5, 6, and 7. And when we step on 7 with your left foot, we got a ronde right here. Say 8. Last part of the third set of 8 counts. Let's start with going this way. So we go 5, 6, get ready, and 7, 8.
Put weight on that. That messed us up for a little while.
Yep.
Step on that 8. So when you ronde that around, and think about when you do that, 5, 6, and 7. When you step on 7, throw the foot or you're going to be late. So when we do any kind of ronde action, we're usually doing it simultaneously when with transfer of weight. So don't step down and then think about swinging your leg around. Swing your leg around as you step down. So 5, 6, and 7 will make you faster. 8, and get your weight on that foot on count 8. Don't mess around.
Because you're going to be late. For the last 8 counts, here we go. So we just did our ronde, 7, 8, put your weight on your right foot, and now here's what's about to happen. We go kick, ball, touch, kick, ball, touch. That's very important to follow those words because that's going to tell you what your feet need to do. Now Damon and I, we put our weight on our right foot. Well, we're gonna do a kick, put your foot down, and notice how we turn a quarter turn to the left, but we're also going to tap out with our right foot.
To the side.
That's 1 and 2. And now go ahead and kick with your right foot, 3, put your right foot down, and 4.
Forward, which was weird when we learned it. Kick, ball side, kick, ball forward.
One more time without stopping. So our weight's on our right foot. We go kick, ball, touch, kick, ball, touch. And we turn quarter turns to the left as we're doing this, okay? Those are the first 4 counts. Now let's finish this out. So we're gonna do a coaster step back with your left foot, 5 and 6. And now we go 7, 8. The simple version is walk it out. That's what we recommend at this time, if you got this far. So let's do we do a coaster step back with our left foot, 5 and 6. Now go forward with your right foot, 7, 8. You're ready to do the line dance from the top. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. And keep going.
So probably a little more breakdown, I think, to help you guys out on those last couple of 8 counts, just because they're interesting. We're doing the syncopated jazz square, making a quarter turn to the right. So this goes 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, and swing it 7. Step 8, kick, ball, side, kick, ball, forward, coaster, 5 and 6, 7, 8 to start over again from the top. So what do you say? We do it from the run through of the body from the top?
Let's do it.
Let's do that. So 5, 6, 7, heel dig, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 8, and rock, 2 and 3, shoulder, shoulder, and 5, 6, hook, turn, 3 quarter jazz square, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, and swing it 7, step, kick, ball, side, kick, ball, forward, 5 and 6, walk, 7, 8, start over, 1. Cool.
I think that was our best run through yet.
Yeah, I think so. Nice and slow. You're going to find that you're going to need to practice this quite a lot to get it up to speed. So we've done the dance one time all the way through. The formula for the dance is tag, 16 counts, do the body, the 32 count dance 3 times, do the tag again, do the body 3 times through again. So this would be starting the second time all the way through of the body of the dance, and you can see that we've made a 180-degree turn. And we started with our heel dig facing away from the camera, and now we're going to start the next one, the body of it facing the camera. So let's do that facing the camera. So from the top, we start with a heel dig. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 8, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 8, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, all the way, 7, 8, 1, and 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6, 7, start over, third time, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 8, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 8, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, 1, and 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. This is where this gets interesting. That was 3 times through. At the end of the 3 times through, we need to do the intro again, which is the tag. So now as we do that, how did we start? We faced that way, we made a quarter turn. So we're going to be making a quarter turn to our left, change our orientation in the room. So if I do my scuff up, or if you just do your step touch, we start with 1, 2, triple 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, swing your hip around, 1, 2, 3, step on 4, 5 to the side, hook, 7, turn around. And you can see now that when we do our heel dig, we're no longer north and south. Now we're east and west, and we're going to go through the body of the dance 3 times through before we get to the tag again. What do you think?
Great explanation. Yeah, I think that covers everything in the dance. If you made it all the way through, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications. Again, I'm Gilbert. This is Damon here with D'Amico Dance Company in Houston, Texas. We appreciate all of y'all watching our videos because we have a number of dance videos, not just line dances, but also West Coast swing, country western, and we also have our brand new book. Make sure to check out our brand new book. We wrote it in 15 days and over 150 hours of work, compiling everything about West Coast swing here, the benefits and the history of this amazing, incredible dance. You can find it on Amazon under West Coast Swing, the Global Dance Phenomenon. Make sure it's the D'Amico Dance certified, published by us, 15 days, and we appreciate you checking that out.
Yes, absolutely. Thanks so much, Gilbert. And hey, listen, if you're trying to learn a line dance, it's something new, some new popular line dance, because there are thousands, and you're struggling with the breakdown, send it to us. Reach out to us. You can find us on any social media platform at D'Amico Dance, or put it in the description, in the comment section below, and we'll take a look at the dance, and it may be the next dance that we break down for you. So give us some suggestions. We're happy to break them down for you. If you like what we did here, make sure that you like what we did at the bottom. Hit that notification bell so that you can receive all of our stuff down the road. Thanks so much for watching.
Take care, everybody.
Now, I do want to give a shout out to one of my dear friends, Raquel Reynolds, line dance world champion, couples dance world champion. She's got a great channel for resources for doing this. She sent me a reel of her doing this dance, so you can check her reel out. She didn't do a breakdown, and so we're doing a breakdown of it. She just danced it through, very, very clean. And so I got a lot of the styling that I got from that particular video.